I'm Jake Humphrey, and with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus, I'm on a mission to discover Britain's most exciting drives. I've shared my journeys with a few friends along the way, including Land Rover-loving Dom Jolly, a speedy Vicky Butler-Henderson, and the man in the F1 no, James Allen. For the fourth and final exciting drive of this series, I'm lucky enough to be joined by footballing legend, Michael Owen.
Why a Rover Coupe?
I was 17 and it was the Bobby Dazzler of its time.
But it's like a bit of a boring car, isn't it, for a young footballer? Wouldn't you go with like a
wasn't.
Peugeot 205 GTI?
I know what you're saying, but it was a 1.8 coupe.
Whoa! It's funny though, isn't it, that you're still the same person with the same brain and the same eyes, yet you once looked at this car and thought, life doesn't get any better.
Yeah.
This is the best you can get.
Definitely. Once you pass your test, there's no feeling like it as you just feel like free as a bird. You can go wherever you want.
Yeah.
When you've got 4 kids, you almost turn into a taxi driver. You don't probably appreciate it as much as you should.
And was cars always something that you loved?
Yeah, I've always liked cars. I think you've either got it in your blood or you haven't. I think when you're young, a nice car is something that you want.
Because obviously the Rover Coupe is lovely, don't get me wrong, but what was the car where you thought, I'm now driving the footballer's dream?
An Aston Martin Vanquish.
Oh.
And I had a Ferrari 599 for about a year, blue.
Why blue? You can't have a Ferrari in blue.
No, it was a lovely colour.
Red, Michael.
No, I'm not. I felt like it was too flashy. Get a Ferrari.
I'm going to get a Ferrari, but not red.
Yeah, because I'm not that flashy. Yeah. So we're going through the village now, Hardham Village. And this is really where I started playing football. It's where all my schools are. These are our local pubs.
The Bluebell.
Bluebell and the Fox and Grapes, yeah. Plenty of decent night in there.
So did you go and watch football in there as a kid?
Yes.
With your dad?
Yeah, still do.
So are we now in Wales? Were you born in Wales?
No, I was born in Chester. My dad was a football player and one of his last clubs was Chester, so he decided to stick up camp around here, just over the border into Wales. So I've always lived just in Wales.
So did you play for Hardham as the...
I only played there for 1 or 2 years. It was quite funny. We won the league. We used to beat everyone 9-0. I think at the end of the season I'd scored about 120 goals or something. We got to the end of season awards and I didn't get Player of the Year.
What?
And then my dad said, right, you're not playing for them anymore.
Right.
So I went to their biggest rivals.
So this is
where it started.
Gladstone playing fields.
Yeah. I probably scored more goals on these fields than anywhere else in the universe.
What does it feel like to come back here?
It's when you're young and when you're scoring loads of goals every Saturday and your family are all on the side of the pitch watching, these are where you just love the game so much. Pressure off, loving playing with your mates.
This is exactly
how it was, yeah.
Did you hone a celebration here? Did you have
Always one finger up. One arm and one finger
Give us
up.
it one last time, go on. All these years later, it began here and he played for England.
Once you're out somewhere, I cannot wait to get home. I miss home, family obviously, but I really am a homeboy and I don't think I will ever move from around this area.
So was one of the tough journeys when you left here and drove off out of this area and went and signed for Real Madrid?
My worst car journey ever was that. I was at Liverpool since I was at pup. They were everything to me and I really didn't want to leave. When I went back playing for Newcastle and there was booing from certain parts of the crowd, I mean, I've never felt so upset. It was almost like we had lost a family member in many ways. I tried every opportunity to go back. Liverpool wanted me, but they were never going to pay the 16 million that Newcastle had slapped on the table. And really, Real Madrid were saying to me, you're going to Newcastle or you're going nowhere. And I didn't have a choice. I look at someone like Chelsea that only got done by 4 points last year. Chelsea's not an easy place to score goals. You look at some of the players that have played there, Shevchenko, Torres, some top-class strikers there too. It's a unique club. They don't create chances like some, and Drogba was the last person. Well, it's the style of play. They're a negative style of play, but this lad Costa, he did it for Atletico Madrid. They were quite a stingy team.
Yeah.
And I think he could be perfect for them. I think he can create something out of nothing. And then with Fabregas, you just all of a sudden you see goals in the team nowadays.
So are you tipping Chelsea for the title?
Yeah, I fancy Chelsea.
And what about your old club making the top 4, Liverpool?
Well, I think it's a toss-up, personally, between Arsenal and Liverpool for 4th place.
So why do you think Liverpool will slip from 2nd to a fight for 4th?
A couple of reasons. One's the added demand of playing in
Champions
Europe, and the other obvious one is Suarez. You cannot replace players like that.
So where are we headed now? Are we heading towards England or towards Wales?
We're in England now. We're going to my racing stables, which is a great drive to get there through the Cheshire countryside. If you were going to be a horse, then you would definitely want to come here. Welcome to Manor House Stables. I just need to go and grab something before we leave.
Shall I wait in
before
here?
I show you around. Yeah, just wait 1 sec. I'll be back in a minute. Right then, mate. Sorry about that.
Very good, yeah.
We'll be needing these later.
Do you know what? I thought something like this might happen. I'm just pleased to see there's 2 of them and I'm not going to be left all on my own. Judging by the helmet, we're going horse riding, right?
We're going horse riding, and then I'll take you down the Welsh coast to have a look at, see if we can jump on the back of our 4-legged friends down there. I've never ridden a horse in my life, believe it or not.
Are you kidding me?
No, so it's going to be a nerve-wracking experience for both of us, hopefully. I would love to learn, and we've never been allowed to as footballers. No motorbikes, no jet skis, no skiing, no horses. Now I'm free from all those obligations and rules and everything else. I'd love to have a little sit on the horse and see what it really is like, yeah.
Today is
I'm
the
gonna
day.
drag you down with me, mate.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I wonder how we're going to get over that hill. Are we going to go through it, round it, or over it?
Will this car get over the hill?
It is over the hill, mate.
Look at the view, Michael.
That's unbelievable, isn't
Do you
it?
know what,
I
to
don't
be
really
fair-
want to look, just in case I...
Yeah, just keep your eyes on the road. I'll look at the view,
Tell me
you
what they're
look
like.
at the road. It's really nice, I can see lots of hills, it's beautiful, but don't look. And to tell you what, to be fair, your old Rover Coupe is at home.
Yeah, it's all right on the hills.
If you can stroke that sheep, I'll give you £1,000.
Oh,
Nowhere near stroking
I would have
the
caught
sheep.
that in my heyday. Probably the car comes up.
This is absolutely cracking. Mate, Wales is beautiful, isn't it? So where we're headed to is where you used to go on holiday. Can you remember those car journeys as a family?
They were the best.
Yes.
They were so exciting, being part of your family going up the coast to go and sleep in a caravan or a tent or whatever it might be. They were the best days of my life.
Are we getting close?
We're coming to the beach in Talaka, which is one of the closest beaches to my home.
Oh, I'm a bit nervous actually. Are you a little
wait,
bit?
Yeah, you wait until we see.
So this is it? This is your first ever time on a horse?
We've never been allowed to ride a horse in my career, and now the leashes are off.
Did you know what? I've really enjoyed today. I was concerned when I saw that it was a 1996 Rover Coupe and a motorway, but it got better. Do you know what? I've worked something out. In the course of these exciting drives with 4 of my mates, I've ridden or driven 1,799 horsepower of car, and this 1 horsepower makes it exactly 1,800. But I think you're a bit slow for me. I always knew you'd lost your pace, so I'll see you later.